Yeah, so now we can leave, and we're gonna head up across that bridge, of course. And that's exactly what we're gonna be off to do. We're going to try to restore the Earth's crystal's light. So basically, there's this game separated into like 4 parts. Each crystal takes on its own part, and this is the Earth crystal part. Achievement: A Hero's Journey, which we saved Princess Sarah a long time ago, but I guess it it's now decided to give me the achievement for it. Now we need to go ahead up. Rank forces here. I don't think I need to be doing this now. So I need to change that attack, just normal attacks. I didn't know it saved what you were doing. Trying to figure out exactly where we're at. Alright, here we go. This should be, yeah, the town of Pravaka. Now, there should have been a... bunch of wolves. Please, none of you poison me. I think it was a werewolf that was like blood and grain. It just makes sense. I don't think I'm out in the right place. Should have been a cave. Now, whenever the encounters become tedious, you're actually trying to find your way. Okay. Because there was... There's tarantulas, that's a new enemy type. And I'm poisoned. And 2 poison. And 3 poison. That's pretty freaking crazy. Holy crap, dude. How much HP does the tarantula have? Okay, well, I know exactly what we're doing. We're gonna go up to town. Achievement! That's for getting, I believe it was 12 enemies dealt with. Need to go to the shop before these guys die. So what we'll do is we'll go and use Antidote. Oh, I have 3. Well, perfect. I use all 3. That keeps them from dying. And I will rest, and I'll go ahead and buy some more antidotes, apparently. Okay. And the shop is this way. Let's go ahead and pick up 4 antidotes just to be on the safe side. Okay. I wonder if I could sell that thing back for 500. I doubt it. I can sell it back for 250. You know what? Worth. Cure stone. I don't even know. I don't even know what the hell that was. What attack would give me stone? Now I say that, that's the first thing that's going to happen to me when I leave. I'll get hit with some stone. Alright, let's pull up the map. Oh. If I remember how to do that. Wish you could zoom in. Okay, so after Pravaka, we need to go north. And really the only way north would be follow this path. Dead. Yeah, see, that's not going to cut it. So north would have to be that way. Except for over here, it looks like the docks that we need to go to. Oh wow. No, everybody was coming to this party. Dead. Dead. No, not dead. That's dead now. That should be dead. Dead. Okay, it does look like the docks are right there, so let's go ahead. Up and see if that's what that was up there. And it is a little bit hard to traverse if you don't know exactly 100% where you're going. I have the rough idea of where I'm supposed to be going, but it is different. You're actually sitting here playing. Trying to go to the right places. And again, I'm just trying to do it the most optimal way for achievement purposes. Now, if you don't care about achievements, stuff like that, you probably could just run around and just, you know, explore your own way. But I'm just trying to do it the quickest way possible to get all the achievements. Always my goal. I believe the docks are right here. I'm hoping that's what that was. Okay, no, here's the cave. So we needed to find this cave to begin with. So now we have this location found, we can leave. So that location is done. Okay, so now got battle. Oh, okay, it's saying enter the cave. Wait. Was there someone in here I needed to speak to first? Yeah, right here. We need to talk to this broom. that tells us that we can press B and LT. And it shows all the locations. The little black dot, circles, that's all locations in the game that we haven't visited. And of course the yellow is all ones that we have visited. So that's a nice little cheat there. You can see that there is a that one there. Okay, let's go ahead inside actually too. Someone's in here. A goblin chickie. Or she had her eye stolen. So you kind of have an idea of what's going to happen there. Okay, let's go ahead and open up these 3 chests. An antidote, a potion, and a potion. And you can see when we pull up the map, sorry, that's all 3 chests for this taken care of. Okay, we need to also, let's see, we need to look at our monk here. I need to... Okay. It said that if I remove this, okay, yeah, if I remove it, it goes down to 20 only. And if I remove this, it actually gives me more defense somehow. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and take that off, because now it has actually more defense than what was originally. That would drop me down to 4, so we won't put it on him. We can throw it on the white, potentially, no. Okay, so they both can't wear it. Okay. So yeah, for some reason the monk, it's weird. Yeah, it's weird. For some reason that armor gave him less defense. So I don't know what, how, or what, but like, you just need to make sure, like, I think it's around level 10 or level 11, your monk. If he gets that level, you basically take the armor off and its defense goes up. So just look for that whenever you get around that level. If you haven't been on that, if you haven't got to that level just yet, just basically look. If you take off the armor, if the defense rises, if it does, then obviously take it off. If not, then leave it on until that is the case. Now we need to head back to Cordelia actually, because I don't know if you noticed the first time we were there, when we went to Hill, there was some pirates at the top of the screen when we made the turn there, and we needed to deal with them actually, because apparently they took over that little town, and no one told us that. And here's an ogre. That's another one of our enemy types. I don't think I've ran into an ogre just yet. You can see that they are very tanky. Oh, that's my black mage. But he survives it. We will heal before we take on the pirates. just because I don't want to have to revive another, pay to revive another guy. There's the pirates right there that we need to take on. You see the captain there in the middle? That's who we need to speak to, and then we'll start a battle with them. Oh, what did I go here for? I wanted to heal. I remember that now. No. Now I have to backtrack. Wasn't too bad. Hey, Nurse Joy. I mean, I'd like to sleep. Sorry, not Nurse Joy. Can I come down on it? Oh, never mind. It's right there. Yeah, let's talk to the captain. Let's go. Oh, let's just do standard attack and see what they're talking about. Yeah, see, they're made of toilet paper. We're actually doing pretty good damage on my Black Mage, which is really low level, which I have to believe is because we missed out on like 3 or 4 battles when he died that one time. But it's crazy that he's that far down, but we'll get him back up. There, he's taken care of. I've got us a pirate ship now. Okay, we need to go to the item shop. Now let's see what we got from them. Because we may have got... Let's go to our warrior here. And no, he did not drop us a shield, unfortunately. Let's go to the item shop, which is not where we needed to go. Sorry about that. We needed to go to the armor shop, which is down still. Okay. So first and foremost, we can go ahead and sell them back the leather armor that we took off of the monk. We need to buy the iron armor, probably. Well, first and foremost, we're going to buy gloves for all 4. And I done messed up because the monk is, for some reason again, the monk doesn't, again, I think it's level 10 actually. If it's over level 10, then anything you give up will lower his defense for some reason. So, we're going to go ahead and buy this for the warrior. And we'll go ahead and pick up the shield as well. Okay, let's go ahead and open up our menu here. We're going to equip the warrior with the armor instead. And we'll give him the leather shield as well. And then we need to also give him the gloves. Give the monk, so you can see the monk, if we give him the gloves, he'll go down to 9 defense. So obviously that's not something we're gonna do. They don't take none of that. Okay. Now we need to head up to the spell shops, which should be over here in the east. Yeah. We're gonna go to the white one first. Let's go ahead and buy Silence, Null Shock, and Invis. And then now we're going to go to the Black Magic shop. Right here. And we're going to not buy anything, unfortunately. It's, yeah, cause that's like, yeah, I'm not going to be able to buy anything on that one, unfortunately. Okay. Had to plan to buy 3 spells from there, but you're not going to be able to do that. I don't even think I'd be able to buy this weapon I had in my notes to purchase as well. I think the 500 and selling for 250 is what kind of ruined it. That's not on anybody. Okay, well. Wait, did it say I could buy that now? No. No. Having a way to cure poison. You're not fucking lying. Because that tarantula especially absolutely ruined me. So let's go. I don't think I can afford any. But let's see if we can get maybe one more antidote just to be as well stocked up as we can be. And we can get one more. That gives us 6, surely. That would be enough. Okay, she mixed me. Okay, now we're finally down with the town. Now, what we probably should do first is go ahead and save. Cut. Now we're going to go to our ship that we won from the pirate, which should be right here. And crazy me thinking I had to actually walk over to it and not walk down on top of it like a magician. Okay, let's go into our ship. Now, what we're going to do is we need to hold A, and we need to press the B button a lot of time. So just hold down your A button and hold down and press your B until you get this menu here. Now what we're going to do here is grab the achievement Hidden Game for playing the 15 puzzle. We did not even need to complete this at all. You already have the achievement for playing the puzzle. There used to be an achievement, I guess, for completing it in less than 30 seconds. Okay, let's go ahead and just start sailing. We should run into some enemies. Like both of these, we have not faced yet. So we'll go ahead and take these 2 off of our creatures destroyed, enemies, 128 enemies. Okay, some more of those. What we're going to try to do is look for a buccaneer, a shark, and a big eye enemy. Once we have those enemies done, we can go back to land. We're going to try to get those ones taken care of. Okay, more Sahagin and Sagan Chi. It's good, just good for XP. We are taking a lot of damage from the Black Mage, but should be okay. I was hoping I would find them before I would have to use a potion to run back. They keep attacking the warrior, which is great because he's an absolute tank. Yeah, attack the warrior all day, every day. Okay, we're gonna try to let's just keep selling until we find those. I think eventually we'd run into the other 3 enemies. Pipes. You know what we need to do too, actually, hold on. We need to pull up our menu and configuration. Let's go ahead and also turn up our gil up to 4. That's the money. So that way we can get a little bit more money. Here's some buccaneers. Knock him off of our list. Now we have shark and big eyes that we need to try to encounter out here on the 7th sea. I should have had that boost for money turned on at the beginning. I apologize for that. You think somewhere out in the open water would be where you run into shark, like, but we're way out here. There's a shark. So now we just need a big eye enemy. We're gonna just go ahead and start trying to sell back though, so we're not so far away if we actually do run into it. I was gonna say, watch it be a big eye finally once you get almost close to being back over here. we got a saber. Achievement! 10,000 gil, which was probably a lot easier once we boosted that up to 4 times. No, not the black mage. Yeah, he's coming. I really could have done without that. Do I have a revive thing? I just refuse to believe. It's like, how would... Why would, it's just so weird that you have to, like, that you would have to buy, like, a thing to revive them. Like, it's so weird. Let me look that up just to be sure I'm not doing something. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Because, like, it doesn't seem right. Oh, okay. Okay, let's go off of the ship here. Let's go into town. Let's go... Oh, my bad. Let's go to the spells here, and let's see if one of these is to revive. Because if it is, that would be hugely beneficial, and it's something that we need to get immediately. So let's look at his. Said that one of the spells, or there's a spell that, there's some spells that you can get for your characters that it doesn't look like there's any right here, so that sucks. So it looks like I'm going to have to buy that Phoenix Down thing, which really sucks because I was trying to save my money. But hopefully, actually, now that I hit 10,000, I feel like maybe I have a lot of money, and I should have just looked right there, but we need to purchase that item, though. That's 100%. Okay, yeah, so we got a lot of money, apparently. What was it? Oh, yeah, Phoenix Down. So, yeah, that 4 times money definitely helps. We'll go ahead and pick up those, that piece of armor. Yeah, we need to pick up the piece of armor, or not piece of armor, but a piece of weapon, and the other spells that I wanted to get for the black mage. Let's go here. Let's go ahead and pick up. We needed to pick up Blizzard, Temper, and Dark. Okay. And now we need to pick up... Can I go through there? Pick up the broadsword, I believe. Yeah, broadsword. Okay. Now let's go and pull up our characters, and we needed to equip the warrior with the broadsword. We need to, let's see, that's not going to do nothing. That's not going to do anything. Oh yeah, and you're dead. We need to use the Phoenix Down on them. Back up the line. And now, oh, I didn't want to go back in. Now we're all stocked up on stuff that we need. We need to rest and we need to go to the shop and we'll buy some antidotes and stuff. We have money to blow now. Okay. Okay, let's go over to the shop one more time. Then we can finally get back to the game. Once we've spent all our money. We're not going to spend all the money, but you know what I mean. Get this up to 10. We'll go ahead and pick up 2 since we got the money. We'll pick up 1 just in case. Well, we'll pick up 2 just in case. Get this up to 10. I was going to do 1 of all those, but I don't really see the need. That's crazy. Get him up to 5, just in case. That's good. That's good. I think we're more than enough stocked up now. It helps when you have money. Pyro's been doing the dance since we beat him. Okay, so we didn't get the big eye enemy, so I guess we maybe should try to grind out here for it. And look at that, the first one we get is the big eye, perfect. Then we're done in the ocean. There, got them dealt with. Couldn't have got any better RNG if we tried right there. Okay, now we can get off the ship. What we're going to do now is we're going to hang out over here. Okay, we got some gas. I'm not 100% sure if we ran into it before, but we needed to make sure we ran into them. And we've been electrocuted or something. That makes me know that we didn't, because I don't remember dealing with that before. I'm really glad they're only hitting him, so I only had to deal with 1. That enemy's dealt with. Now, oh, is it not like a status? Let's see. No. Okay, perfect. So, we need to try to find a lizard as well, which is going to be a little bit hard to find. So we'll only look for it. We'll only try for a couple minutes here, and then we'll move on. Need to figure out a way to get Black's defense up, because he is absolutely just getting murdered. I don't have to get back to town. Um, and here's the tarantulas that freaking poisoned me so bad last time. Please just don't poison. Please kill. Yes. Yeah, again, we're just trying to find the lizard. But I'm probably just gonna give up on the lizard hunt and we'll just move on. Need to figure out where exactly we're going next. So wait, does it just... What happens if I get paralyzed and we're just all dead? Okay, thank God, White Mage, out strong. Let's go up here a few... Do 1 or 2 battles up here. Let's see if the lizard wants to show up. Doesn't seem to be the case. Just don't die, buddy. Okay, let's work our way back. Working our way back to the town. Hopefully run into a blizzard. But I got lucky once, I don't think I'm gonna get lucky again. So let me get to town. Okay, straight up to revive, or to restore health, and then we'll move on. Because most enemies, they're rare in certain places, and then they're more common in others. It's just a case of trying to get them out of the way as early as possible. It's the only reason why you would grind too, till you see that enemy type. And grinding through the levels also helps, makes your people stronger as well. So it helps a lot. So what we're going to do is we're going to head down, straight down. You can see this. Oh, I guess you can't go straight down. So straight down from here, the 2 dots together. That's where we're heading. That's the next town that we're going to visit. Again, so cool with the game that you're able to pull that menu up like that and it shows you where the locations are. At night you could be sailing forever, looking for something and never find it because you don't know exactly what's part of the map to look. There's the big enemy taking care of it again. Jesus. Go. Let's pull up the map and make sure we're going straight. Should be yeah, right here. You can park your ship there. Those are docks basically, so when you're in your ship and you're sailing around, you need to look for that to be able to actually stop and get out of your ship. As long as my warrior doesn't get paralyzed, it should be alright. He's an absolute tank. And I'm screwed. Can the black mage? Nope. Now what do we do? I can't stop this. Oh. Does it eventually wear off? Yeah, this is going to take some time. Or not. Good job. Good job, monk. Okay. Now, once we're here, let's go ahead into the town. Once we obviously get through this part. Go into town here. Now this is home of the elves. Okay, we need to go ahead down to the armor shop. Armor shop. Weapons. Yep, don't need nothing there. We need to go to, like I said, armor shop. Do as I say, not what I do. Okay, we need to go ahead and pick up 2 of the copper amulets for the mages, which I believe is the body. Okay, that's going to help their defense a lot. Now we can go back and we're going to sell the 2. I thought we just took off. Oh, did they just have normal clothes on? So everything that we just took off. Okay, let's see. That's the same thing. That will take it down. This shield's better, so we'll go ahead and pick up that shield. Go ahead and pick up 2. No, we'll pick up 1 helm and 1 cap. So now we're going to equip helm. This guy has nothing. Oh, did I sell the damn clothes right off his head? Okay, hold on. We need to also buy a cap for our buddy down there. Wait. Does this just give them the best stuff? If I go here, hold on. Yeah. No. Optimal. Okay, I need to figure out, I need to buy some stuff for this guy. The monk, he don't have anything. Oh, that's right, because if you give him anything, it makes him less. That's right. Was the copper thing telling him, saying it? Oh, it was saying it's going to take it down. Yep. Okay. Wait. Did I sell everything I could? I did. Oh no. Get rid of this and get rid of the saber that everybody's using. Okay. Sorry about that. We need to go to the spells shop as well. Which I believe the black magic shop's right here. We need to pick up Fire, Thundra, and Hold. Now, was that any of these? Nope. Hopefully the white one has ability or a spell to revive a fallen member of the team. We need to do Kira, Diara. I thought the heal, I really did. I was like, man, the heal, but and no blaze. Now, how do I get access to level 4? Because it says that they have level 4 spells. Oh, was that the other shop? Did I just see the other one? Yeah, I see the other ones. Okay, okay. So let's go up. Yeah, there's another shop over here. Okay. Let's go ahead and here as well. Poisana, Null Frost, and Vox. Cures poison, that's gonna help a lot. And then we'll go in and buy the level 4 black magic as well. Or we will not. And now watch this. Okay, I was gonna say now watch this one be the one that you can actually heal. Okay, so we need to make sure we come back and get that. We need to do the noble thing, and we saw some tombstones. We need to pay our respects here. Right over there. Okay. Let's go ahead and do I need to heal? Yeah. Most death. Sweet dream. Okay. Okay. Now we need to, we're going to go around this area and we're going to look for a cobra. While also we're going to be heading northwest. We'll find a king. So again, we're going to be, let's see, we're going to be heading north. Achievement! Defeated 300 monsters. So we're going to be heading, I believe, up towards that black dot above us there. While doing that, obviously, taking out any enemy that come our way. Hopefully the cobra spawns. There is the castle, what we're looking for. Okay, now there should be a shadow and a green slime enemy. Should be north. Should be able to see some enemies eventually. Didn't actually really mean to leave. I thought maybe going out in the grass would spawn them. Nobody? Is nobody home? It'd be like owning a cave in Pokemon and not having 50,000 battles with Golbats or Zubats, whichever one you prefer. Mystic Key. I'm guessing I need to go in that door, but I'd like to deal with some of the enemies on this lower level first, but it seems to be too much to ask for. It's kind of crazy. Huh. Alright, let's go ahead and move on, I guess. He says, I was tricked. Retrieve your crown. Might you bring me the crown? I sure can try. Though your crown ain't that way. I thought there was a... It's crazy I'm not finding any encounters. It's kind of weird. I still can't go in here. Maybe I'm not in the right place, but pretty sure. Oh, okay. Wait, is this? Let's see what it says when we come in. Western Keep. Yeah, so we actually need to go down. That was just him. Yeah, I guess there was no enemies in there. That's my bad. The enemies are in the cave that we're heading to now. And that's where the where we're gonna find his crown at. That's my fault. Should have known something was up when there was no encounters at all. So the cave should be straight down. Remember when we pulled up the map, there was a black dot down at the very bottom down here. That should be the cave. Should be in this area here, right here, I guess. Yep. So this is where we're needing to be at. Now we should find a shadow and a green slime enemy. We need to travel north though, so we'll go ahead north, but we will stay until we see those. Gray ooze, which is a rarer type enemy, so it's a good thing we got that out of the way first. And now there should be a green slime and a shadow enemy as well that we're going to try to grind and get here before we take those stairs. Okay, we got another gray ooze. Rare enemy encounter, and it's the first two we see. We're just blessed like that. Again, that steps are right there, but we're not going to take those until we see the other two enemies, preferably right now. Nope. Hopefully it kills them before they want to poison us. Should be dead now for sure, yeah. Okay. There's the green slime enemy taken care of. And now we're just looking for a shadow enemy. Dang, they're taking like 2 damage for every hit. Which is actually pretty crazy. And I'm poisoned. Doesn't one of the... hold on. I'll auto attack it for a second. I remember... Okay, I was trying to... Okay. We'll run around for a second. Hopefully the next one happens quickly. Okay. We needed to attack, but let's use Cure Poison. There we go. And then just normal attacks. Oh my god, I killed him so fast, it didn't even let me. You know what? That's what I get for trying to be... Okay. Trying to be smart about it. There's no reason for me to... I need to adjust that as well. Tarantula. Lovely. And instead of the magic thing, you need to just standard attack. Should be dead. Okay. Well, we have not seen the green slime yet. I'm sure there will be one. So we'll go ahead down the steps now. Okay. 3 rooms with doors, each with treasure chest inside. Okay. Okay, let's go down. There is one door. Okay, scorpions. I don't believe we faced scorpions yet, so that's great. Dead. Okay. Let's go in this door here. It should have 1 chest in it. Or 2 chests, my bad. Ooh, 11,020 cash. We have not faced a Black Widow yet. Okay. Okay, we're gonna head up to the left. Black Widow and Tarantula. Didn't you hear from your buddy what we did to the last 2? There was a door right there. Okay, and then was it? Oh, the green slime. Yep, green slime, gray ooze. So we got all the encounters. Poison. We'll stop auto attacking for a second. Attack. Attack. Was it? Damn, I used the wrong one. Okay, well, we gotta go through it again. I forgot which one does the magic. Or which one had the cure poison. So we'll do attack, attack, and now is whenever it will actually kill. Cure the poison. And attack. Yep, I knew it was gonna happen. Okay, we'll just use another antidote. Okay, so that should be all the chests done. Let's pull up our map. Again, press the Y button. No, there should be 1 more room in here with 1 chest. Yeah, and I cured someone for poison that wasn't even poison. Hopefully it doesn't kill, so I can set up my attacks, but... Okay, the other room should be up here. Is this the one I went into? No. attack, attack, attack. There we go. There's the 4th chest. So again, just make sure you went in those 4 rooms, and you should be sitting at 4 of 18 chests in the Marsh Cave. Okay, we're going to take the ladder, or the stairs again. And now we need to, sorry about that, I was trying to figure out what we were doing. We need to head straight down. Shadow. I don't think we've been attacked by Shadow before. Continue on. We're gonna head straight down. Okay. Oh. Not potion. Okay, should be straight down south here. Keep going down. Like. Go down here into this room. We're gonna take the ladder here. Now, there should be a way. We're going to pull up our map. Was a way. You can see the ones that has chests in them, which is pretty cool. So these 3 bottom ones here. Blood Bones, that's the first time against that enemy. And you paralyze my warrior. Great. Okay, let's pull up our thing here. Potion. Okay. Yeah, so again, we're just we're gonna go into these 3 rooms. We know which one has chest in them. If we face a gargoyle, we should be good on encounters. Okay, let's go in here. There's a chest. Go in this one. Open up this chest. Monk deals damage. There's that chest on. Attack, attack, cure your poison. There we go. It actually worked out finally. And then all standard attack. Just die. There we go. Okay. This chest, this room right here. Pull up the map. That was the last one of that. Again, that just helps us not have to go into rooms unnecessarily. And now we need to go into this door down here, which leads us through that area into the next door, which puts us into the next floor. Now the next floor is going to be really annoying because there is 16 different rooms. Now, once we get this one done, I am going to turn encounters off because there's no new enemies in the next section, and it will make getting through those 16 rooms a lot faster. Again, most of the time I'll never turn the encounters off because it is better just to grind it to get your characters just more. It's just worth grinding, killing enemies, because you shouldn't have that much trouble, and you should. It just helps in the long run. Obviously, you're just grinding levels, you're getting stronger. So it's never a good thing to turn off the encounters, but just so we can get through that part a little bit easier. What we'll do is go to configure. Was it? And here is actually our bestiary. This is what I was saying earlier, the 128 enemy types. So once we get to the end of the game, you'll know exactly which ones we're missing, and then we'll just go to those areas and grind until we find them. It was in the I believe it was configuration, and it was in the boost section. Yeah, and then encounters off. And now again, that's going to help us get through this area a little bit quicker. Okay. Now, again, we're going to pull up our map. Yep. And unfortunately, I don't think, yeah. So yeah, our little trick doesn't work for this one. Okay, let's go ahead though, and we're just going to take them one room at a time, and we'll see, get some of these chests knocked down. There's one done. Then straight overs 2. Nothing. Straight overs 3. Nothing. 4. Now, we're just numbering these though, just so we know which one we're at, because number 10 is a boss battle, or it's who we're looking for essentially. So we're not going to go into that one just yet. So this is going to be room number 5. And again, we don't have no idea if they have chests in them or not. That's why we're making sure we go in. 6. Got the double up. Number 7. And number 8. Okay. So if my math is mathin', number 10 would be right here, so we're not going to go in that door until we get all the other doors cleared out. There's number 9, and again, this is number 10. This should have the boss battle in it, and I believe there's a chest in there as well. There's number 11 taken care of. Number 12. And now, because it should be the end of it, this takes us to a new area. And we can't go into this one yet. Yeah, these are locked. They need keys, that's right. 16 through 13 needs keys. So that one down there is going to need a key. That one right there is going to need a key. These two should. This one. Maybe it's. Okay, hold on. So that was 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, did I already get through all 12? Yeah, that would make sense because that's 10, 11, 12. Yep. So make sure all the doors are open. You can see how the door looks open there. And then, of course, number 10, you can see that it's still shut. I believe defeating the boss and grabbing that chest will give us the key. So you should be at 14 of 18 chests before we go into room 10. There's a chest, which has, again, our boss battle in it. Okay. We need to just use our standard attacks, except for this guy, the Black Mage, which can use his thunder to deal lightning damage to all the enemies, which is going to be mega useful. Should hit hard is what I'm trying to say. They're all three dead. Unfortunately, we did lose the White Mage. And now we have the crown that the king sent us after. We need to use one of our Phoenix Downs on the White Mage. We should almost be done and out of here, so yeah, I don't think actually that gave us the key, so we still need to come back for those keys. Now, leaving here should be, I'm guessing we're gonna have to go back the way we came. Yeah, because you're still not going to be able to get through. Okay. Again, leaving the encounters turned off for the moment until we can get up out of here because, again, there's no new enemies and I don't want to have to use a bunch. I shouldn't have used any of my potions. I should have just left them off and then went back and healed, left the encounters off. But we should have the money for it, so it shouldn't be. And I went right back down. Shouldn't be that bad. Okay, and now basically what we're going to do is head up to the Western Keep, back to the guy, and give him his crown back. Up the ladder we go. Then out the door. And now once we get outside, I will turn encounters back on so I can grind a little bit on the way up to the Western Keep. So we need to go back to our configuration, go back to the boost, and make sure the encounters are back on. And we're just heading straight back up to the castle to give the guy his crown back. Again, I need to change that. Achievement! Smart Saber, I obtained 50,000 gil. So also what we need to do when we get back to the town, we need to pick up those spells that we weren't able to purchase the last time we were there. So first and foremost, though, we need to take our Buddy his crown back. And also, once we get here, I do believe there is going to be a little bit of a battle. I guess he's so thankful that we got him his crown, he's going to attack us. I believe it's him. Yeah, it's him. Here we go. Okay, so what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to use the spell Silence on him, so he doesn't use any spells on us. But if that fails, we are going to want to try to put him to sleep, just in case. And he instantly killed the warrior. Is why we definitely wanted to try to get him either asleep or silence. There we go. That way he can't use any of that on us. Now we need to try to just raise. We need to try to do. I thought there was a thing that we could just. Try to paralyze him as well. Missed. Missed. So let's just do standard attacks. Effect. Perfect. Okay, oh, I can do this? I didn't even know I could do that while we're in battle. That would have been very important to know. No effect. See, he should be fine, even with 1 health only. No effect. Perfect. Got him. Okay. Now we need to. We're also going to pick up the eye that thingy, that one woman. Or that one, Montoya, wanted back. Okay. So, we need to... We're going to head down to the elf village first. I should have probably gave him a potion or something. Okay, well, that's my fault for that. So we're gonna use our last one. Wow, of course. Just 1 potion should be enough to get back to the elf village, and then we can restore everybody. We're gonna go back to the elf village to buy the spells that we need that we couldn't purchase before. And then we need to head back to Cornelia to give the crystal eye back to that lady. It's down. Oh no. Again, I could turn encounters off, but it should be fairly simple. Just one-shot these guys, and you shouldn't have to worry too much about them killing. Especially when we're gonna head back to get the lives anyways. Might as well grind it out while we can. It just gives us more money and more experience. So, alright, back to Elf Village. I actually didn't want to go to the castle. I wanted to go to the village, please. Okay. Again, first, where you will go up and over to the black magic shop and buy the spells that we couldn't purchase before. Right here. And for this, we were going to purchase Blazara, Sleepra, and Haste. Okay. Now we can go down to the item shop. Because we should look at the armor and see if there's anything that we could potentially upgrade. Okay. Lower, lower. About the same. Oh, that's right. This is where we... Yep. That's where we purchased the last stuff from. Item shop right here. Which again, we need to just... There are none in need of my services. What? Was you not... Oh. You weren't even the item guy. Oops. I don't know what the heck that was about. I thought, for some reason, I thought that was this. I was like, wait, what? Did someone buy them out? We needed to buy 3 of these. We'll get that back up to 4. Give that back up to 5. I guess we will increase that to 5. Get that back up to 10. Okay, now we just need to revive our party, and we're good to go. So, unfortunately, I think we need to be up and then down. Is that Link from Zelda that was buried there, by the way? Is that what I'm gathering? It's kind of sad in a way, but it's a nice touch in a way as well. Okay, so again, we need to head back to Cornelia. So, for the time being till we can get back to Cornelia, we will turn off encounters so we can get across the water faster and get to our ship faster. I thought our ship was right here, but I think it's up here. Yeah, right here. Back to Cornelia we go. Again, just to make it a little bit faster to get across the water. Not missing out on very many encounters, not missing out on very much money or anything, so it should be fun. Okay, back to Cornelia we are. We needed to head to the cave, which was over to our left and up, if you remember. Right here. And now we can go in and hand her her eye back. And she'll be so ecstatic. Now we have a Jolt Tonic. Wake up anyone from anything. Give this to the servant carrying for the prince to wake him up. So now we need to go back to the elf village. So a little bit of a back and forth for the time being. You know how games get. You know, you got to do something here and then go back there, and then they give you a task to go to another place to do. Then when you get there, then they want you to go back and tell them something else. You know how games get. I don't know why they just can't email each other and tell stuff to people, but you know, gives us something to do. But yeah, this is very important because this will give us the key that we needed to get to the other chest. So now we can go up. Nope. We need to go up into the. We need to go up and into the castle. Wasn't it there like okay. Okay. Trying to remember, because I don't think it should be here yet. Yeah, not the castle. We need to go here, but we need to talk to. Was it this guy? And I don't even see the. Oh, maybe it's key items. Yeah, hold on a second. We needed to go and find the prince. Was it? I don't even remember speaking to him. Honestly. Yep. Yo, help me out. Oh, was it up? No, up's gonna lead me right to the castle, isn't it? Yo, dude. Where do I need to take this thing to? I know where he went. He tried to attack me. Maybe it was up. Leave the map and return to the castle. See, I just don't think. Where was this guy at? Let me just go up. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Yeah, take this. It was up here. Okay, cool. Your Highness, Your Highness. He's awake! Okay, I got the mystic key now. Okay, now we can leave. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to leave here. And we're going to go right back into the castle here, okay? So we're going to go back in. And walk around the edge of the castle. But stay in the grass, but stay close to the castle, because if not, it will make you leave the map. Should be some chests, yep. Got some good loot there. Okay, we'll go ahead and equip the white mage with the hammer. It doesn't do very much more, but you know what? A little bit helps. There we go. Make them all optimal. Okay. Now, that should also put us at 4 for 4 on the chest for the 11 castle as well. So now what we're going to do is head back down to the cave. Achievement! Rookie Treasure Hunter. Collect a treasure from 10% of the chest. Now, again, we are going to go ahead and leave the leave encounters off until we get to the cave, or until we get to the rooms for that we have the key for now, and then we'll turn them on, because there will be a new type of enemy in one of the rooms that we need to make sure that we get. And yeah, so let's get to the rooms first. So again, if you remember, we need to go down. Go through this door here. Go down the ladder. Go out this door. And then we're going to go to the far corner and go through the one door that leads us into the other area, which was right here. We're going to go in this door and go out this door and head down the stairs, and this should be the rooms. And now once we get down, it should be the third row's doors. Yep, down here. Oh no, wait. Maybe it was, yeah, it was the fourth one. Okay, my bad. Now, go ahead and open up our menu, and we'll go ahead and turn our encounters back on. And of course we get a freaking attack before we even get in the door. What are the chances? That's fun. And now, this is room 13. If you remember, we'll have to take care of these enemies. Turn auto battle off, actually. And again, just like before, we should have. I guess maybe we can just attack through. We should have did the thunder attack with the black mage, but it should be okay. Hopefully. But we will do that for the next time we run into some of these. I think every one of these rooms has these, except for room 13, which I believe was the one we're in. But we'll see. Open this up. Monsters. And this should have anacondas, which is, again, is another enemy type. So this is what we made sure we turned the encounters back on for. And we wanted to make sure we got this encounter. They're kicking my butt. Said, yep, man, you should have grinded more, like. Oh, we should be alright. There we go. We will throw a couple potions on the monk and the black mage, and maybe just another one on the monk. Not so much on the black mage because it's kind of a sissy. Okay, but because he's a sissy, what we'll do is we'll equip the black mage with the silver armlet. Should I put that on the white mage? Oh. Let's see. Yeah, let's put it on the white mage. The white mage just is more important. Sorry, buddy. Okay. Now, there should be... I was going to say there should be a chest in the next room as well, but not one in the 15th room. And then there should be a chest in the 16th room, and that should be the last of the chests in this area. We'll pull up our map and make sure when we get those done. There should be room 15 here. Should be those enemies again when we open this up. Yep. Now again, remember to attack, 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 and then for him we need to use our Thundara magic. That should deal with them very easily. before he dropped the hammer on all of them, dude. Damn. Thundara! That should take care of all three of them. There we go. Okay. Got our antidote. Now, again, we can skip the next room. Don't believe me, you can go in and check out yourself, but trust me, there is no, there's nothing in there for us. Okay, now we need to use an antidote on these two, as well as a potion on the monk. Okay. Again, so this is the next room. Doesn't have anything in it. And again, I'm not sure actually now that I think about it, like, because there's some encounters that happen as soon as you open chests. I'm not sure what would happen exactly if you have encounters turned off when you open the chest. I actually never tested that or anything. It'd be kind of interesting to find out what would happen, because it's necessary for it to happen. Now, again, we're going to attack, 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 and then this is going to be the Thundara. That should deal with them, and that should be the last of the chest. And now, you open that chest up, we can pull up the menu. Or the map, I'm sorry. And you can see we're at 18 of 18 per chest. So just make sure you have all 18 chests in this area. And now, once you've done that, we can go to our encounters and turn them off. Go ahead and go out this door, even though it doesn't make too much of a difference. We're gonna leave. Now we're gonna head back to the Western Keep, which, if you don't necessarily remember exactly where that is, you're not alone. I think I remember where it is, but we'll get there. It's hard sometimes to keep things straight on exactly where you need to go, and you can have all the notes you want, and then you forget exactly which way it was. And if you're anything like me, when you take notes, you're like, oh, I'll remember this and that, and you give yourself more credit than what you deserve, because then you forget, and then you look like a moron. So again, I apologize if I caused any confusions whenever I make these guides. I'm human. I'm doing my best. But again, I will probably, I will butcher a few things here and there. Okay, so the Western Keep, which was, I believe it is across the sea, is it not? Yeah, it's the one that's across the sea. It's the... Because that up there is the... That's not the Western Keep. Yeah, I believe it... Oh, I need to go down. Which is another reason why I turn encounters off, because this would be extremely infuriating, trying to find my way to the Western Keep and keep running into enemies. Should I heal? No, because the Western Keep will have one. Okay, I believe it is this one up here. Is there anywhere I can dock? Yes. I believe this is it. Okay, no, this is the Cornelia. That's right. And then this is... Castle Cornelia, of course. Why not? Okay, then it is the one at the very top. Which makes sense because it's in the west. Dock here. Oh, wait. Can I get through here? I can't even get through here. What's the point of this dock being here? Kind of strange. No way I had to dock there and run up. Wait, because this is where we started. Wow. Okay, so I guess you're gonna have to go the long way. And this is Avaka. Yeah, so the Western Keep has to be that up there. Gotta go the long way around. Apparently. I think I remember something about that being a long way. Because I don't think this is it. I still believe it's the one over there. Let's see what this looks like though. Because that's a cave, yeah. Yep. Western Keep over here. I need to... What do I need to do to get across there? Wait, what? How did I get over there before? Oh, down. And then up? Oh, okay. Okay. Should be the Western Keep right here. Chaos Shrine. Damn it! Well, we need to be here anyways. There should be some chests. You can see the doors that's not open. Again, we're going to leave encounters off because we should have picked up all the enemy encounters. And again, even if we didn't pick up every single one, we will, at the end of the game, when we find out which ones we're missing, we can find those ones. So it's not going to be too big of a deal if we do miss a few. I'm just not going to have encounters turned on whenever I'm in places that I already was at and dealing with lower level enemies. Just make sure you go to the two. Okay. I thought there was... Yeah, there's still a lot of chests in here still to get. Should be one more chest in this area from my notes. Because when I... Yeah, okay, straight ahead. Because whenever I got in my notes, is 6 of 13 when we leave here. So there should be one more. Which I'm guessing is in here. What the hell? I don't even remember this. I don't think I came in here before. Yeah, there should be one more chest somewhere. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, because there's one door, or there should be some doors that needed to open to have a chest in. There we go. Now, was there one in this side? There is one. I don't think there's anything in here, because there should only be 6 chests. But as a safety issue, we will go ahead and check it out. Just to be sure. Better safe than sorry, Mama always said. Yeah, okay, so I already had it open. It's kind of weird that it showed the door was shut, but it is what it is. So again, yeah, just make sure that you're at 6 of 13 in here, and we're good. And now we need to actually find the Chaos Shrine, or the Western Keep. Does it show? Oh yeah, okay. Oh, it's the beginning area. Okay. So yeah, we were gonna be looking for a bit. Can I get through there? No. I can sail across there. Need to get in my boat. Or that was in the beginning area, I guess. It was. Yeah, that's the beginning. I don't know anymore. Game done got me confused. And it's a pretty simple game, actually. So it doesn't say very much about me. There we go. Get in here. Let's try to get to the Western Keep now. Okay, we just needed to sail all the way across. That's what we were trying to accomplish here. Is there anywhere to dock at all that isn't 5 miles off the beaten path? Okay, finally to the Western Keep that we've been trying to get to for the last 20 minutes. Just kidding. Hopefully it hasn't been that long. Okay, so for here we need to open up our map here, because there's a couple doors in here. If you remember, it said that we needed keys for, which we have now. So let's go ahead and try to get to that one first. Because if you remember, we came in here and I was thinking we were going to have encounters because I was not in the right spot. But I was in the right spot in game-wise, but my notes was in a different spot. So, and now we have our answer that when you have encounters turned off, that when you open up chests that are supposed to have encounters, you will still encounter them. So we did the scientific study. Okay, well there's that done. And of course, what would it be with some enemies in here as well? I should probably use an item on Monk. I will turn off auto battle and try. Well, never mind. Well, I'm still gonna have to use an item on him, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to just spam attack and get this. Yeah, beat that. That's lovely jubbly. Oh no, auto battle. I thought I had auto battle turned off. I was wondering why it just kept going, Okay, so yeah, there's no way to get them back off other than this. Do that. And then I need to use a potion on both of them. Preferably not die immediately. 150. 150. Magic. Deals damage to all enemies. And lightning damage to all enemies. Try that. Wow, okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and use a hyper potion on hyper potion. Yeah, obviously. That's Pokemon. That I use a epic potion or whatever the hell they want to call it on this game. We know what it is. Monsters again. Okay, let's do a normal attack, and we'll do this again. And it seems like that absolutely did wonders. And then we need to look at our gear. Yeah, using magic spell, that's easy peasy. So that makes it easy on this. Okay, so now we got those 3 chests there. Achievement! Money bags. Attainment 100,000 gil. So yeah, that 4 times money is absolutely doing wonders. Power staff, which is best to give to... Maybe we should just do this again. Optimal, 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 and optimal. Okay. We need to look at our chest. And again, we should be at 3 of 3 for the Western Keep. So we've got them taken care of. Now we need to go to Castle Cornelia, which is, we just go straight down. Let's pull up the map. Castle Cornelia, back over there. Which, thankfully, if I remember correctly, there was a dock right there. So we just need to make our way to the ship. If I remember right, we need to go down because this doesn't let us out, and then this stretches out, go down and around. Okay, boom. Castle Cornelia, here we come. Straight up. I think there was a dock, wasn't it? Yeah, right here. Straight up to the castle. Now, stay on here, counterclockwise, and go up. There should be a couple rooms that was locked, but is not locked anymore because we have the key. Find them here. Oh, down. Yeah, down here. What up, Wiz? Go in here. Boom. 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 And we got 3 more booms here. Boom. 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 And we found a nitro powder, which is going to be very important later. What's the as like Blue's Clues, isn't it? Where he's like, that's a helpful, no, that's Mickey Mouse House Club. And you'd say, well, how did you know that? Like, well, when you have little cousins that watch the show, you'll know. But they'll find something and they'll be like, that's a useful item that we'll use later and it's like basically like breaking the 4th wall, telling you like, hey, we know later on in the episode we need this. Okay, but enough about Mickey Mouse House Club. We'll go ahead and get out of here. Again, like I said, if you have little cousins or family members that watch the shows, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. Like, I'm not sitting here watching the episodes, but obviously I'm able to remember stuff that they do quite often. Okay, so we need to pull up our thing where it shows the locations like this. I do think the place we're heading is straight from our finger over to the west. The one right above the middle yellow dot there. I wish you could just go to it. But right above this one is the one that we're heading to, I believe. So let's sail that way. Should be a dock somewhere here. Right here, and we can walk down. And now, not actually walk down too far, no. Yeah, we'll go ahead and keep it off for a second. Keep encounters off for a second. Until we get to this area. Which is, I believe, it should be called Mount Dugar. Oh, here. And we are in the right place. So now again, we're going to turn the encounters back on. Oh, did I heal? I guess I had the money. I do have the money. So I'll go ahead and just potion everybody up. What? Huh. Please tell me I wasn't muted this whole time. And I think I was muted the whole time. So hopefully you were following along even though you couldn't hear what I was doing. I really sorry about that. Can't believe I did that. So yeah, we were just basically trying to grind and grab those chests, and you should have seen every enemy that you needed to see. You should be sitting at 15 of 24 chests, and you'll be good. We need to get rid of our poison here. Move. They hit so hard. Okay, we need to go. We need to go to that middle. If I can remember exactly how we got there. Oh yeah, it's straight down. Straight down. I'm gonna turn encounters off because we should, yeah, we've seen every enemy type that we needed to see. It was straight down, and it was in this door, then go up. Move. Come on, dude. Oh, that's the vampire. That's right. This is who we need to battle anyways. So we need to rely on our fire attack. We're going to do standard, standard. We're going to do a... we're going to do... just a standard attack here as well. And we need to do a fire attack here. Ouch. Big hit. Big hit. Fire. Dead. He's dead. I cannot believe that I was on mute this whole time. Absolutely insane if you think about it, but I guess it happens. Go ahead and open this chest. Get our star ruby. That's a key item that we could use later. Okay, now we can leave. Because if we go up here, you can't do nothing with this yet. So it's time to leave. Again, so we should be sitting now at 16 to 24 chests. And we should have encountered everybody that we needed to encounter in here. And we got all the chests that we're able to get. So now we can move on. Leave. Up. Out. Wasn't it straight down the stairs? No, straight up. Not bad. This way and that way. And up and over. And out the yang. Move. Stupid bats. B1. Bingo. Hit this and we're out. Okay, so now what we can do is let's go up to back to the town, get healed up, get some items purchased, you know, do the usual. Go here. We'll rest. And then we're gonna head to the shop. Shop. Was there not a shop in this place? Oh yeah, there wasn't apparently. Okay. I forgot about that, I guess. We'll pull up our map here and cheat, and we'll go to the one at the very bottom, I believe, is the giant cave, which is where we need to be going. So we're going to pass some things, but we need to head to the very bottom here, right here. Yeah, Giant's Cave. Perfect. That was easy. Go ahead down and find. Okay, yeah, this guy needs this ruby. And now we can move on. Okay, once he finally leaves, we can move. Now, I believe this has chest in it. And then up here, we can take this set of stairs. Now, this will take us back to the world map, and you can see that we basically just made a little loop there. I believe we need to go down. We need to head down and go into this cave. This should be the Sage's Cave. Perfect. And now in here, we can go here. We need to go to, what am I doing again? Go into here. Oh yeah, and he'll give us a item. Take this staff, which we need. Okay. Now we needed this staff to interact with that slab in the cave. If you remember, we went up in that little slab we couldn't do nothing with. We can now with this. So we need to head back to the cave that's on the Triangle Peninsula there. So we need to go in here. Go back down. And again, not to worry, there's no enemies in these areas. I think they're just repeats. That's why we have encounters turned off. We can head down. We can head into the Cavern of Earth, I believe it was called. Yep. And now again, we're going to go back to B3 and use the staff on the stone slab. It was all the way over. Up, down, down, all around, through, down here, down, straight, up, 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 left, more left, up, down, left, down, down, through, no, down, through, through, and then stone slab. And now you should be able to interact with it. And now we're on a new floor. And now that we're on a new floor, we will turn encounters back on. Wait. And of course we're running again. I forgot to turn the fire attack off, but hold on. Did the slab not? Okay, there we go. I didn't take the steps apparently, or something, I don't know. There should be 2 doors here with chests. One at the very bottom there, and then one at the very top. Again, we have encounters turned on, right? Yep. Because there should be some new enemies. Oh, no, not auto battle. I don't want to use a fire attack on these scrubs. And I did. Okay, I need to remember to turn that off. Okay, heading up. There should be a Sphinx and an Ogre Mage in this. Okay, attack, just standard. He has a headache apparently. Okay, chest. There's an Ogre Chief. Ogre Mage, my bad. There's an Ogre Mage, that's one of the newer enemies. And now we just need a Sphinx. Oh no! He's on something. He thought he was doing something there. Monsters. Again. So it's the same group. I don't know what that was supposed to be doing. Okay, kill. Monsters again. There's Sphinx, so that takes care of that enemy. And again, unfortunately, I think we could turn encounter. Well, we will turn encounters off. That way we don't get any outside of the chest, but you will get encounters when you open the chest, because that's just the way it's going to roll. So we will turn encounters off though. That way we don't get any in the outside part. So we're going to get enough battle in here with the opening the chest. There should be these. This room has some chests in it, and then the next door has the rest of the chests, and that should be that for the area. Go down before he blocks us in. See, now we won't have to get any more encounters while we're running to the next one. It is kind of cool that they turned the run option on in the caves, because you could spend a lot of time in here. It's pretty neat. We're just trying to make our way over to that door. We need to go up, and then down, down. Chest. Got some monsters in it, of course. Feel like monsters. I don't know what that does. Monsters. The next attack we will do, we'll attack it out, and we'll try to use a cure on the Black Mage, just to be safe. So for here, we'll attack this, attack this. We will use a magic restores HP. Actually, why don't I just do the maximum? them full look. Standard attack. The standard is bitch ass. Alright. So that should be the last of the chest. So we'll pull up and see 24, 24. So we're good. Now, we need to... Yeah, we came in there, so we need to go all the way up to that. And move on to the next floor. Did I turn the counters off? I guess easy. I want to get some more grinding. I thought I turned them off. Here we go. Now this should be 5. Now in 5, we need to go through that door, which I believe we'll turn encounters on and see what our first encounter is. Control. That's fine. Easy to take care of. We'll leave it on for a second. Because I can't remember 100% if the encounter happens in the room or on the way to the room. There's one new enemy type that we can pick up here. It's a leech. It's spelled L-I-C-H. Okay. We'll move up, heading towards that door. Stupid bats getting in the way. Standard attack. Standard attack, please. Again, good for grinding purposes, but I can see where some people might think it's over grinding and kind of annoying. I wish I could remember. I think it's, yeah, I think it is. So after this, I will turn the counter off. I think the leech does happen in the room, if I remember right. I love the fact they're only doing 1 damage on all my party members. It's great. Okay, let's turn the counters off. I'm pretty sure leech is in there. Okay, it was through up here and then down, and then yeah, through the door. And here we go. Who speaks to me? We want that. Okay, now this is going to be one of the tougher battles. So, undead and weak to dire and fire. So we're going to do standard attack, standard attack. We are going to use Diara because he's undead, and we use Fyra. And hopefully that should one turn it. No. Okay. And now we'll just do her again. Say, are you up for a round 2? That's it. That is all she wrote. Now, that should give us the crystal. And with that, we'll grab the achievement Earth's Blessing for restoring the Earth Crystal Light. And now that we have the Earth's Crystal Light, that's a good place to stop this episode. I want to thank you so much for watching. Make sure you hit the like button, drop a comment what you think of the gameplay, any suggestions on how I can improve my walkthroughs, and make sure you're subscribed to the channel, and I'll see you on the next episode. Peace.